Hey, good morning, Steve. Oh, I see you're already opening the store. Look at that sign, it's great. Let's go unlock the doors now, okay? Get this door open.
Las Vegas, a city on the move. People come from all around just to try their luck and dip their toe in the pool of luxurious living. Just beyond the lights and glamour of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip is a place where real treasures are found. It's a place people come to claim a piece of history or reclaim a gem from their past. This is Michelle Tully, and she runs this place along with her son Steve. Now don't worry yourself none, she's not connected to the mob, not as far as we can tell. She's just an expert on all things collectible, and this is her place, the Charleston Antique Mall.
Good morning, Dennis.
Hey, Michelle, how are you?
I'm good. How are you feeling?
Feeling well yourself?
Good. I'm good. I'm good. What do you have down there? What is that?
A 1920s Wicker golf club basket.
Oh, my goodness.
Never seen one. I've seen them in books, never in person. And it's something we've had for a while, but it's time to let it go now.
Is this made in the United States?
It's made in the United States. It's from the 20s, as I had said. Wicker was in vogue in the 20s and 30s, everything. And
oh, you know what? I remember the wicker lawn chairs and stuff from the
lounges, lawn chairs,
yeah,
everything.
So they made everything in wicker, huh?
Yes.
Isn't that crazy? It's kind of okay. It's a lot lighter. It seems a lot lighter than
It is a lot lighter.
Yeah, I think it's a lot more practical.
It's held up all these years, so
Wow.
I'm sure it's 30.
How much is this?
On this one, it's $350.
$350. That's kind of a piece of history. Doesn't this remind me of Roosevelt times? I picture him in that wicker rocker.
Right,
That's what I'm thinking.
Right, that's right.
Oh my goodness, this is fun. Hi, Dan.
Hi, Michelle.
Wow, look at these food dogs. I love them.
Yeah.
Oh my God, look at the colors.
Lots of dogs today.
They're not. Are they all dogs?
Well,
They're called food dogs,
yeah,
I
but
know.
they're originally from China and they're lions.
That's what I thought. That's what I don't know. Do you know how the term came about?
Well, shi means lion. And shishi, which they call food dogs, means stone lions because they see it on a temple, palaces. You know, like they're the guard dogs.
And these are like yin and yang, aren't they? Aren't they?
You got it. Yeah.
See, I know a little bit. Yeah.
It's a yin, which is female,
Uh-huh.
and then yang, which is the male. And then when you look at this, you'll see the female, which has the cub. Underneath the paw is the female, which is the yin.
On all female food dogs?
It should have a cub,
I
a puppy
never knew
underneath
that.
the paw. Yeah, which
How interesting.
represent nurturing spirit, which is female mother,
Right.
and nature, and then the male, which is the yang, has the ball. It represents the world. So yin and yang.
Wow.
Yeah. And the
These-
placement, you can notice the placement. The facing you, I think the female is on the left, right?
I don't know. I don't
If you're
know.
looking, I think the female should be on the left and the male should be on the right.
Okay.
And because in Feng Shui, that's the auspicious positioning. So it has a symbolic meaning. Yeah. So when you put it in your mantle, in your house, in front of your door, it
has a feng shui.
yeah, because it means status, it means protective spirit.
Oh, these are beautiful. Tell me the differences between the three pair.
Okay, so the small one, it's the glazing is called Sankai glaze. It's an old technique in China, way back the Tang Dynasty, and it's the yellow and the green. So this one is late 19th century to early 20th century.
Oh.
And then this
And
one,
wait.
yeah.
So how much are you selling these at? How
This
much are
is
these?
only $250 a pair.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a great
That sounds-
price
yeah.
for a 100,
These are,
100-year-old
oh my
piece, yeah.
gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go up.
And then this one is probably early 20th century. Yeah.
So they're a little bit newer.
Yeah,
or
they're a little bit
or
newer,
I
but
should say later,
larger,
But larger.
and it's more decorative.
And the same coloring, too.
Same coloring, yeah.
So I am assuming the same type of finish, or what
Yeah.
you, yeah, okay.
The glazing, yeah.
The glazing.
Yeah.
And how much are these a pair?
This one, a pair probably $400. I would
So
say
these are
$400
these are 400
for the pair.
For the
Yeah.
pair. Wow.
And this one is the quality one because they're rare, hard to find, and it has more detailed
And they're uglier.
and uglier. The uglier the food dog, the better.
Really?
Because the uglier meaning they're the older. Not
Oh.
necessarily, but generally. The
Wow.
mouth should be open because it means they're chanting the Buddhist Om.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, which means they're asking the universe to bless
I
them,
love these. And how much is this pair?
And this is a turquoise pair, and this is $1,500 for the pair.
Is this actual turquoise?
Uh,
Or is that the color?
Just the color.
Just
Yeah,
the
the
color.
glazing, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And what are these porcelain?
These are all porcelain.
Porcelain.
Yeah.
That's what I
Uh-huh.
thought.
Yeah.
Dan, they are fabulous.
Yeah, so
they are just
our
fabulous. I
Food
love
dog
them.
collectors, we have a big food dog buyer here.
I know we do.
Yeah,
and he's
and
going to go
so
crazy.
They should watch this episode so they learn.
Yeah, he's a big collector. We should
Yeah.
have him in. He's going to
Yeah.
love this.
Yeah.
I love them. Thank you.
Thank you.
All
Thank you,
right.
Michelle.
I'll see you.
Okay, bye.
Michelle, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. I had to show you what I brought in today.
Okay, what is it?
This is a black ball box.
I know what that is.
Smart lady.
But tell me about it anyway.
When people members were trying or members trying to get into like a fraternity like the Masons, Elks, Kiwanis, Lions, the members that were already there would vote whether they should be in or not. So they would have like white marbles and one black marble. They would go in here when they would count the results. They pull out the drawer.
And
if there
this-
was a black ball in there, you were toast. You were not getting it.
You were toast.
Yeah.
Were there any? This looks like a sewing machine box, actually.
It does.
So I'm wondering if someone repurposed it for a black ball box.
I don't think so because the side of it, see, here's the back of it, and here's the front of it. I feel it was, number one, totally handmade. It
Yes.
is from New England. So it's old. It's probably late 1800s. And it was handmade. I think it was carved.
Just for this reason? Just for this purpose?
And yeah, because see, you could see in the top of it the grooves where they planed it
Yeah.
to make this rise
see that.
here. Yeah, yeah. And as I said, it's very rare, very unique.
Do they still blackball people? They do. Do they still use this method? Do you know?
Yes.
Wow.
Which is, I would think, not politically correct at this time. But anyway, yeah, they do. They really and truly
Interesting.
do. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. And people wanted in a fraternity, so badly that it was really, really, it was a horrible, wrenching thing.
Oh, to find a black ball in there. Oh, my
yeah,
goodness.
because you're not going to get in. That's it. You've been voted out.
Wow. And you don't know who put in the black ball.
Nope. Absolutely not. Total secret.
How much is this little gem here?
$50.
Really?
Yes.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you always surprise me. You come up with the neatest stuff at the lowest prices. I can't believe
Thanks,
it.
Michelle.
great.
But yeah, this is a really, really unique thing.
Maybe we should do it for some of the dealers here.
Oh,
yeah. Sue, how you doing?
I'm well, thanks. How are you?
Good. What do you have here today?
I have a surprise for you.
Okay, I love surprises. Good.
I have a wonderful sewing machine with a story to the English Industrial Revolution. How's
Wow.
that?
Okay.
All right. This
Ooh,
is
what a beauty.
a Jones sewing machine.
Jones.
I know. Have you ever heard of that?
No, never.
Me neither. I hadn't either until I did some investigation, and voila, a wonderful story.
Voila, I got that. Okay. Voila, tell me.
All right, this company was founded in 1860 by a tinkerer engineer named William Jones, who was working with steam engines at the time of the Industrial Revolution in England.
Oh my goodness.
So what he did is he got a Singer sewing machine and he took it apart to see if he could make it better. And in doing so, ta-da, he makes his own company.
He's got the Jones sewing
Exactly.
machine. Oh my goodness.
It's a wonderful thing.
Obviously, it wasn't better because I never heard of it.
Actually, it was. But once again, as in most of my stories, wartime comes in.
Oh.
And this is where we lose a lot of the old Jones sewing machines.
Oh my goodness.
So stop and think about it. You go back to the 1860s when the company was founded. He gets a backer. After about 3 years, the backer goes off to somewhere else. Does that sound familiar? As my other stories.
Oh my goodness.
But he and his brother got together and they made industrial machines and they put them all over England. And so they were making industrial machines as well as machines for home use, which is what this is. He had some really cool designs, something a little bit more fun than this one was. The very earliest ones were reminiscent of cats and serpents and really fun things.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
very cool. And I also found in my research that when you were to buy one of these home machines, you would go to a store called an ironmonger.
Okay.
Does that sound like someplace you want to go?
It sounds like someplace in London or something. Yeah,
It
go ahead.
is.
Like a fishmonger or something?
Very much, yes.
Okay.
So this would be the store that you would go to buy pieces that were made of iron that would be for your home. Say you needed a piece for the refrigerator or a cast iron sewing machine or a tool or I don't know, several different things. You would go to this specific store, they would advertise that they were selling these sewing machines. You would save your money because they were expensive.
Wow.
But you needed this because moms in those days made most of everyone's clothes.
I would think so.
They really did.
Do you have
They
any
made-
idea what these sold for originally?
I do not. I did not find that in my research. That would be
that'd
very interesting to know.
Yeah,
it really would.
When is it selling for today?
For today, it's $175
Oh
firm.
my God, that's it.
I know.
Oh
It's
my
very
gosh.
affordable. I do kind of specialize in sewing machines. So there was a lady in not too long ago looking for a Jones machine. I'd never heard of one.
Really?
And then here
is
he
this
is.
still functional?
It is. Let me show you. Just real quick. This little piece comes out.
Okay.
Now turn it. Just turn it.
Oh my goodness. Look,
Yeah.
yep, the bobbin's going up
It
and
works
down.
very smoothly.
Are you impressed I knew that was a bobbin?
Very good, very good. This particular model, one of his claims to fame was that this piece right here held more thread than the Singer sewing machine. I don't know how somebody could sew with and crank at the same time. I can imagine asking one of my kids to crank while I sewed. I could hear their eyes rolling back in their head. You know?
Yeah, but that was then and this is now.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness,
fun?
this is great. This
It's
is
very
great.
Oh, I wanted to tell you one more thing. This medallion on the side, see where it says Queen Alexandra?
Yes.
What happened was when she was young, in the very turn of the century, she was doing a technical school before she married King Edward VII. She wrote a letter to the company telling them how much she loved their product. So they got endorsement from the crown and they put
Wow.
that on their machine.
So you know what's the best part of this is that you take the time to research everything
Oh,
you bring
thanks.
in.
I find it very interesting.
It's fascinating and it's so credible for that you can tell the customers what it is and the history.
Exactly.
I think that's worth everything.
Thank you. I do too. I think it's our job to keep the history, to pass it on.
Hi, Michael.
Oh, hi, Michelle. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm real good.
Good. What do you have?
I brought in some Tiffany Studios.
Oh.
Now we need to clear the air a little bit because there were two firms. There was Louis Comfort Tiffany,
Right.
who did the lamps and the vases and these articles, and his father, who did the jewelry store.
I did not know
Known
that.
as Tiffany's, and they actually still exist.
Yes, of course
And then
they do.
to add into the mix, now one of the great-great-grandsons is doing lighting and that sort of thing, and under the name of Dale Tiffany,
Oh,
but they're not quite as Louis Comfort would probably not. You know, the standards weren't what he would like because he had such a large ego. You know. He did.
But
and
he
known.
deserved it
Yeah.
because he made amazing things. Tell me about these pieces. Wow.
Well, as you know, he did make the lamps and the vases, and
Yes.
these are individual pieces from desk sets.
Now these are all Louis Comfort.
Louis
Tiffany.
Comfort Tiffany.
Gotcha.
He had his own store in New York City,
Right.
and he had them in select markets throughout the United States.
Gotcha.
But these, everybody, it kind of slips everybody's mind that Tiffany Studios ran for about 30 to 35 years.
That's
now,
it, huh?
And the difference is now Tiffany, the store, is still in existence.
Got it.
But these are some smaller things that he retailed in his store. This is a Zodiac inkwell.
Oh, okay.
And what's interesting about this one is, as you can see on the top, it has the crab, one of the symbols of the Zodiac.
Yes.
And it's missing its liner, but that's
Oh.
easily remedied.
Yeah.
And this finish work was done by a firm called Heinz. Tiffany.
Oh, Tiffany didn't do their own finish work?
On the gold and the silver plating, no. He hired Heinz to do it because I
Interesting.
could actually bring in pieces of Heinz that look exactly like this.
Wow.
You know, the finish does.
Yeah.
But as you can see, this one is well marked. It has Tiffany Studios, New York, and then you know, a series of numbers down here, 842, which was probably the pattern number. These typically, I will be selling this one for $850.
Okay.
And this here is, if you look, it's got a different finish, but it's, again, that zodiac pattern.
Oh, my
we have
goodness.
Pisces and we have the scorpion at the end. So, but if you look,
And this
the
goes,
finish
this is a,
yeah, it's a pin tray. It's
yes,
a
for
pin
the
rack
desk set.
from the desk sets.
Oh, can you
because-
imagine these two together on your
Oh,
desk?
yeah.
Oh,
Well, can you imagine a whole set with blotter
Be still my heart. I go, oh my goodness.
letter openers and
I want it all.
letter receivers,
I
you know,
want it all.
everything.
And
Just-
how much is this one going
This
for?
one goes, because the finish might be compromised, this one will sell for $295 would be a fair. That's what I'm
Wow.
going to sell it. So it's a very fair
Wow.
price. But I do want to talk to you about the glass, because I know everybody loves the glass.
Yeah. Look at this
Well,
color.
they did a line, they called it the commercial line, and it was actually cups, saucers, dinner plates, salts, the entire
Wow.
set for Milady's table, you know. And this is actually a saucer in the commercial wear, as
That's
they
a
called it.
saucer?
Yeah, it would have had a teakcup on
I was
it. at
trying-
one
I thought it
time,
was maybe
you know.
just,
But
'cause-
look at how beautiful the
Oh, the
glass is.
color is
and this
amazing.
is the blue, which is a little bit rare. They did them in two colors. They did them in the gold, and they did them in this color, which we have right here.
You don't by
the
chance
blue.
have the cup, do you?
No, I wish I did.
I wish you did too.
You know, but that's such a beautiful piece of glass. I'll be putting a price tag of $795 on it because it's just so
Hey,
beautiful.
we're going to put that down right there.
Yes. Yeah. Well, you know what I tell people is it's better to handle things because then you get used to
get
picking
the
them
fee-
up.
Yeah, and then you don't want to let
Yeah,
go.
right,
Uh-huh.
exactly.
I know
Now,
that.
These were made by the thousands. These are open salts, as you're aware of. And this one, see, it has the blue
Oh, it's
glass.
beautiful. Wow.
And this one is in the more common color that we all know as favrile, or the gold. Favrile. And these were made so that people coming into the store that couldn't afford at that time, say, a lamp that was in about $450 is what, you know, we don't think of that as a lot of money, but it was back then.
Yeah.
So these were retailed inexpensively so that common folk could buy them too as well.
So what are you selling these for?
These will be $250 each.
Each. Can
Okay.
you imagine a whole table just
Oh,
set
yeah.
with
Could
these
you?
by
It
each
would
plate,
just
their own
be-
individual salts, and oh my
yeah.
gosh, my
And you
heart beats
think-
still.
And you think that the Gilded Age had that look.
I
it
know.
had that requirement.
And now we
to
use
it.
paper plates and
Yes,
plastic.
I know.
I
it's
don't get
just-
it.
it's
I
just-
don't
yeah,
get
we don't
it.
set a proper table
Oh,
anymore
my
at all.
goodness. Oh.
But I thought you would enjoy these
Michael, I did
items.
so much. Thank you for bringing it in. I
Oh,
really
I'm
enjoyed
so glad
it.
that you stopped by so you can see
did
them.
too.
Because I have to get busy and price these now.
Okay, so I will
we
see
can
you.
get them ready for our customers to
I may be the
purchase.
first one here.
Okay. Well, that's good. I'll see you later.
Bye
Michelle.
bye. Phyllis,
Hi, Michelle.
how you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Good. What is all this?
This is called a counter warmer, and they used to use them. It's from 1949, and they used to use them on a counter for heating soup up or other
Was this
beverages.
for home use or was this
This was for commercial.
commercial use? No wonder I've never seen them.
They used them in bars,
Oh
and
my gosh, I didn't know Campbell's made something like this.
they certainly did because they wanted to use their soups. And that way they didn't have to keep them hot all day. They could just warm them up.
Is that clever?
And you put 1 can of soup and 1 cup of water in there. It holds 2 cups.
Oh my
and
goodness, I
it's-
want one for my house.
And it's all metal.
You know, you're a big Campbell collectors, aren't you?
Yes.
I need to come over and take a look at your collection. Is this from your personal collection?
Yes, it is.
This is just totally amazing to me. Now, what are the different? Oh, one for each side.
Right. And you have the plug-ins. They plug in.
And look at the what is this? Kaleidoscope? What is that?
That's a kaleidoscope. Hold
The
it.
can?
Yes.
Oh my gosh! I've never ever seen these.
No, they're hard to get. And this is too. This is not too many people have them. They only made a certain number of them, and so I was fortunate enough to obtain this one.
I was so excited. I've never seen either of these things. Is there another kaleidoscope over there?
No, that
No?
is one time only. They made cream of asparagus soup. They don't do that anymore. That's
Really?
yeah. They made several of them for advertising for different products, and I happened to be able to get one.
Does it still have? It's closed. Oh, no, it's empty. Or it's
No, it's
di-
full.
It's full. It's evaporated over the years, hasn't it?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I thought they had cream of. I know cream of broccoli.
But not cream of asparagus.
My goodness. Are you selling all these pieces?
Yes.
You are. Mm-hmm. You're parting with some of your collection.
Well, we're overflowing.
I know between Don and his Pepsi and you and your
Yes.
Campbell's. What are you selling this thing for? What's this called? A warmer?
It's a counter warmer.
Counter warmer. Okay. And what's this selling for?
It sells for $195.
Wow. And what was the age you said?
It's from 1949.
Hi, Mike.
Hey, Michelle, how you doing today?
I am good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic.
Wow.
Oh,
All I can
yes.
say, wow.
Yeah, one of my finds got at a Comic-Con here a couple of years ago, and
That's
I saw it. I had to have it.
I can
you
see
know.
why. You're not selling that, are you?
No.
No.
I love Godzilla. I love.
You
Toys,
love
I
all
love-
these toys and these
Yes.
characters and stuff.
Oh yes.
What
yes.
did you bring in today?
I brought in this Lost in Space robot.
I used to love that show.
Yes, and it's in very nice condition. I mean, it's a mitten box. The box has just a little bit of wear, but I mean, overall, I mean, just look at the
Look
graphics
at the
on it.
colors. Oh my
I
God,
mean,
it just pops at
And
you.
it's like we talked about before. The box has everything on these old toys.
I know.
you
I
know.
just want the box. You can keep the robot. I'll take the box.
Yeah, I mean, I've had this in my collection for about 30 years. And,
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
Is
the
the
wife
show
talked
that
about
old?
it. Well, yes.
Oh my God.
It's actually from the 60s. This is a 70s issue by a company known as Azraq Hamray International, who used to be known as Remco.
Remco.
Remco Toys in the 60s. They made a lot.
Okay.
They made other Lost in Space robots. They made other TV show toys. They did monkey dolls, the Beatles dolls. They did all sorts of.
So if you
I
get
mean,
a
they're-
Remco toy, that's a really good thing.
Remco is a good brand, yes.
Wow.
And this is an offshoot of Remco.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's a battery-operated robot. It lights and blinks and makes noise, and
And walks? Does it walk?
yes, it does walk.
Oh, I love it. I
Yes.
just love it.
And it looks just like the Lost in Space robot.
You know it. Oh my goodness. And I see you only have 300 on that.
Yes, that's about the going rate on these, but you know, I'm pretty much the original owner of this, so I don't want to, you know, I know what I need to get for it. So.
Yeah. You know, it's amazing to me how these shows have become so iconic.
Yes.
I mean, I was talking to Z the other day, and she had Archie Bunker, you know, all
Oh,
the family
yes.
games, and people
yes.
love things like that, don't they?
Well, this is from the old Irwin Allen. He did like the Voyage of on the Sea movie, and then that TV show as well, and Time Tunnel, and Land of the Giants. These are iconic TV shows.
Oh my goodness.
And the toys from these TV shows are very sought after and very valuable.
I can see that.
Yes.
Oh, I'm glad you brought this in.
Oh, well, you're welcome.
Thank you.
And thank you. It's good to see you.
You take care.
Oh.
I'm going to come back and look at that one.
Anytime you want, hon, I'll be here.
I am tired. What a day. Did you see Dan's food dogs? Oh my God, they were so beautiful. I loved them. Let's lock up and go home.